terrific defensive clubs fighting to lock each other down.
Both these teams are elite on the defensive end. These guys won't be making it easy out there. When there's lots of stops, lots of forced turnovers, it can be very difficult to find a scoring rhythm.
Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Garland with the ball to the inside. Here's Mobley. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Garland. The drive by Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Here's Smart on the take, and the layup is good.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh, my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
And for the Cavaliers, RJ, they found a little bit of rhythm, finally, after the LeBron era.
They sure have. A little 3-year skid. It looked like they were lost, but they kept some veterans around and brought in some great young talent. Maybe not title contenders, but they can make a big splash.
Here's Smart. After the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago. That one falls.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Garland. And Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, and Mobley's teammates love throwing lobs his way. Why? Because he catches pretty much anything he throws.
Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor.
2022 proved to be a momentous year for Darius Garland, making his first All-Star game, which had to validate all of his hard work so far.
Garland also managed to make some noise in the All-Star game, Richard.
Yeah, he certainly came to play in front of his hometown. He hopped off the bench and dropped 13 points, the most of any reserve player on his squad. Some pretty impressive stuff.
Now here's Horford. Here's Brown. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Free throw good. Brown.
Well, you have to be impressed with the constant growth we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He's put in a lot of work to become an all-star player.
Here's Mitchell. Allen with it. Now Horford defending. Out to the right wing. Right side Garland. And another miss by Cleveland. And at this point for Brown, do you think he's realized his full potential, Richard?
No, I don't even think so, especially when you look at his work ethic. He puts in so much time that I think he can reach another level. He's still young and eager to learn. If I were to put it in 2K terms, I think he could get up to about a 94, 95 overall.
And it's Tatum missing. The Cavs trailing. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Left side Mitchell. Wide open look. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
Intelligent decision by Mitchell, using the pick and roll to break up the defense and get open.
Smart against Garland. Smart passes to Brown. Basket's good. Brown's got 5.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Mitchell finds Garland. Now Allen. Outside Mitchell. Clock at 6. From downtown, Williams grabs the board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And it's Tatum missing. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Mitchell against Smart. Lets the 3 fly. Back to Okoro. Mobley, a screen on Smart. Here's Mitchell, driving to the basket, and Mitchell with the slam.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a three-point play.
Marcus Smart is one of the toughest players in this league, mentally and physically. So willing to sacrifice himself on a play, on both ends.
Now here's Garland. Pass to Mitchell, beyond the arc. Can't hit that one. And Boston going the other way now. Outside Tatum. He takes it in. And then Tatum slams it in.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
Garland against Smart. Here's Garland. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Tatum.
Been a scorer since entering into the league. Garland drawing lots of attention.
The first free throw is good.
Garland, 2 shots.
Garland hits them both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Smart for 3. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. It's the Celtics leading by just 2. And we'll be back shortly. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Boston. Here's Garland. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. A nice shot by Mitchell.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Brown passes to Smart. Screen by Horford. Smart with a bucket. Smart's got 9. Wow, 8 lead changes in the first half. Unbelievable.
Yeah, both sides digging in for what looks like a war.
And the Boston Celtics are one of the most decorated teams in all of sports. Think about all the rings they've won, as well as the talent that they've had on their roster.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great clutch. And Williams punches it home.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. And the shot is good by Garland. Such a rich history for the respected Boston franchise.
From the days of Bill Russell to Larry Bird and Kevin McHale in the 80s, and then Pierce, Allen, KG, Rondo winning the ring in 08. The players on this roster understand how important it is to carry on that legacy. Let's just say that was an ill-advised pass there, very close to a turnover.
And here's Mitchell. He's got 9. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
A high flyer with long arms and attitude. Mitchell's so explosive at the rim.
Here's Tatum. Mobley grabs the board.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
And finished off by Garland.
Shows the speed and the hops. Garland with the finish.
Lets it fly. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. He's got 6.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
And finished off by Tatum.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish. Just light work.
And Mitchell with the slam.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core up. He'll be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with all they gave up to get him.
Making himself available. A little hustle and good positioning makes Mobley the option on the fast break.
To the paint. Deflects the pass. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Brown can't hit. For Cleveland, they've gone an outstanding 7 of 7 so far in the second quarter. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Here's Okoro. Outside Garland. The three. Hauled in by Brown. For Boston, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. On the wing, Tatum. Checked by Mitchell. Kick out to Brown. And that one's long. Cleveland has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Here's Okoro. And that one is stuffed right through.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Smart for 3. Horford passes to Tatum. From the elbow. The Cavaliers pull it in. 51 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Williams against Garland. And finished off by Garland.
Okay, I see you, Garland. I see the balance for a guy who's only 6'1". He can get up.
Brown passes to Smart. The offensive rebound. Trying to get back on track. And Williams punches it home.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Tatum drives in, shoots over Allen, and misses it off the right side of the rim. And stolen by Brown. Pass to Tatum. There's the triple. Here's Williams. Oh, and he hits it! And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Cavaliers ahead, up by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the 3 slot. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
5 on the clock. Green, the pass to LeVert. Gets a nice look. That one goes in.
And how do you guard this? It's hard to stop the turnaround Jay when it's done like that.
Boston trailing. Tatum passes to Horford. 3-pointer. The rebound by Allen. The Cavaliers shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. Mobley finds LeVert. Mobley on a screen. The 3-ball. LeVert, and that's good. And it's a 9-point Cleveland lead.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
One thing I'll say about the Cavs, it's become clear these past few seasons, their front office is not afraid to make some bold moves.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Garland. And Richard, I'm sure Cleveland fans welcome the front office taking the initiative.
Yeah, it's been a tough few years, and they needed to take some aggressive steps, and they did. And now they've got one of the best young core groups in the NBA.
And RJ, you look at the road the Celtics had to the finals last year. Man, that's as tough as it gets.
BA, when I tell you, going through Durant and then Giannis, and then you saw the way that the Heat pushed them, and then you see the Warriors in the finals as a reward, that is as tough of a road as you will ever find. And I don't see anything phasing this team now, BA.
And LeVert is a tremendous athlete. Once he gets into the lane, he's terrific at finding ways to finish.
Brown with it. Now LeVert defending. Allen with a screen on Brown. LeVert goes against Williams. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. And the Cavaliers with possession here. And the shot is good by Garland.
Such a consistent shooter. Garland has worked so hard on his three-point shot.
Oh, a deep three from Tatum. Boston again missing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Tatum. Smart finds Brown from downtown. Goes up on the wing. Horford left side. The kick to Tatum. Here's Smart. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists in the game.
Look, it's an evolving portion of Tatum's game, which is scary that he's still evolving, but it's becoming a statement.
Outside, Green. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Tatum. Cavaliers with a rebound. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Jason Tatum, still so young. His game's still evolving. Over the last couple years, he's been getting to the line more and more, and that's huge.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And Jason Tatum seeing his free throw attempts increase. What's that tell you, Richard?
Well, it just tells me that he's playing with more intensity, but he's also playing smarter. Jason's using his athleticism to force the issue. Get to the easy points at the line. That's what your thoughts are.
There's Tatum with the 3. Boston, no good that time either.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And that one's good. Green. 51 seconds left in the 3rd. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Horford, a screen on Green. Looking to get it going. And Tatum, here we go. And the layup is up and in. Tatum's got 10 points in the game.
So agile on the drive. When Tatum puts it on the deck, man, he is a major problem.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And finished off by Tatum.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. Garland against Smart. Garland, the pass to LeVert. Back to Garland. For 3. That one doesn't drop. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the 3rd. Both teams putting up some points. Cavaliers ahead.
Please give a big round of applause.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5, down low. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
A multi-talented swingman. Tatum just continues to get better and better each year.
Smart against Garland. Outside Mitchell. To the middle. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And they're on the break. Garland, the pass to Mobley. From deep, Mitchell sinks it from distance. And the Cavaliers lead by 12. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers. Horford for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
You'd love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
Tatum, good.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to...
Okay, look out.
Wow. Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
Getting the hoop and the harm. That's tremendous body control from Brown.
Cleveland has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Outside Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. The Celtics have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the 4th. It's Smart on the wing. Tatum passes to Smart. The fadeaway. Back to Tatum. Puts the move on. Tries it from 19. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And now just a 5-point Cleveland lead. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Garland. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Back to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Adding some extra style to the slam. Okay, what a move by Allen.
Tatum. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 5 rebounds tonight. Back to Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Mitchell. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. The 3, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Now here's Brown. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
So hard to guard him without fouling sometimes. Brown doesn't mind getting a little contact on his way up.
He hits the first one, and that trims the lead to 6. And both free throws good for Brown.
A perfect trip to the line narrows the gap.
The Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the 4th. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Tatum. Williams finds Horford. Fires the 3. Tatum can't hit.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Allen with a screen on Brown. Mobley outside. It's tipped. Mitchell against Brown. 6 to shoot. Let's go with a 3. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. Here's Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Mobley, a screen on Brown. On the break. Back to Smart. Fast break, Cleveland. Here's Mitchell. Money.
And when you need a bucket, look to a guy like Mitchell. He's so effective on the floor at finding his scoring opportunities.
Tatum inside, and it's good. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
And if anybody didn't know, Jason Tatum has that killer instinct just coming out in a big way.
The 3 from Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Garland. Fires the 3. Hauled in by Brown. And the Celtics call time here. They're behind by 3. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
They should have a play prepared for this scenario. Little time, need a 3. Of course, the D will be guarding the line. But no one said it was going to be easy.
Tries it from 19. Here's Smart. And so it's the Cavaliers who come out on top. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.
I smack clowns with mad style.
attack the glass, rebounding. So that stat, Greg, could end up being a deciding factor here tonight.
There aren't going to be any free second chances tonight. These squads need to be ready to get physical and fight for every single possession.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. Now, here's Anunoby. Siakam, right side. Pirtle. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
And the slam by Williams.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
3-on-3. Brown outside. Tatum kicks to Brown. And no good. Good D by Anunoby.
Guys, you think about the Boston Celtics, and obviously the offense is driven by the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So much of what Boston does starts with their wing play.
And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Well, brought up in an unselfish system, Pascal Siakam takes great pride keeping his teammates involved.
Brown and Pirtle sends it back. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. And so just over a minute and a half played. Here's Barnes. Good, and VanVleet gets the assist. Indoors with Tatum and Brown. If they aren't scoring, they're creating for others.
Yeah, both Jason and Jaylen took major steps as playmakers, understanding the value of their teammates as release points, as guys who can take some pressure off in terms of the scoring load. And listen, neither guy is finished improving.
And here is Anunoby after the three-pointer from Al Horford.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred VanVleet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. I spoke with the Celtics head coach a little bit ago. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
Thank you, David. On defense, the Celtics. OG in his last shot.
The vertical of OG Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
Tatum against Barnes. Tatum dishes to Horford.
And even when the stats aren't there, Horford still just finds a way to have an impact on the game.
Al is such a high IQ player, right, GA? He always puts himself in the right position. He's an exceptional defender. He's cross-positionally able on the defensive end. He can space the floor as a three-point shooter. You can... Oh, please. How special can OG Anunoby be? Show off and show out.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Barnes against Tatum. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
VanVleet against Brown. VanVleet passes to Barnes. To the middle. Siakam's shot is off.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
To the paint. Here's Barnes. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Boy, Scotty Barnes, the complete package. Nice interior finish there.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Raptors.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low. I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Siakam kicks to Barnes. Back to Siakam. The kick out to Barnes. A three-pointer, no good.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Outside Tatum. Fires the three. Kept alive by Boston. Brown outside. Three-pointer. Misses off the right iron.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk. I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than him.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Anunoby, good.
Boy, just tremendous concentration on deep range. OG Anunoby is really coming along as a shooter.
It's Brown with the drive. A big-time effort for OG Anunoby, providing a lot of energy for the team.
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth team.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think about the Raptors here in this one?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
So for Toronto right now, the forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Right, Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
I think his frame makes him very difficult to deal with as a roll man. Pirtle can set a mean screen.
That doesn't go either for Brown. Raptors leading by 6. Siakam passes to Anunoby. Barnes against Williams. To the middle. And it's Pirtle that time on the assist from Van Vliet. Pirtle's got 4 points this quarter.
Beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
And looking back on that Toronto run, Pascal Siakam, Doris, was a big piece to that puzzle.
There's no question about it. They allowed that young man to flourish in transition. He was a tremendous defender for the group. He was a big-time part of that title.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Siakam pulls it in. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Raptors. And finished off by Siakam.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
And it's the Raptors' ball. They've got an 8-0 run. Pirtle inside. He's against Williams. Here's Van Vliet. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And when Pirtle sees one of his guys wide open, he whips it his way. He's all for doing what's best for the team.
Floats it up for Williams. Pirtle with the steal. Horford against Siakam. Pirtle, the pass to Van Vliet. Lays it up off the glass. Van Vliet's got 4 points this quarter.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Here's Smart. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Well, there's no question that Fred VanVleet's competitive toughness, his desire, and the defense is what has given him a shot to be a legit NBA force.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he hit 72% of his foul shots a season ago, but I'm not sure he's real thrilled with those numbers. You can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Oh, and with all the gifted range shooters in this league, Doris, it seems like in the clutch, more teams go for those long-distance, quote-unquote, Hail Mary threes rather than 2 quick field goals inside.
Well, it makes sense if you have guys who work on those types of shots. We see Stephen Curry do this all the time. But I don't always agree that that should be the play. If you have the time, go for high-percentage 2-point looks.
And the dunk by Pirtle.
When you have vision at the forward spot, it always opens up and elevates a team. Scotty Barnes passing on display.
Smart dishes to Tatum. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Raptors leading by 13. Barnes left side. There's the 3. Up again. Rebound by Williams. Celtics have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Here's Smart, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah. And teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
You know what I love is Marcus Smart just continues to improve. We know he's a powerful athletic guard, but he wants to keep building different aspects of his game.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Here's Tatum. Second shot opportunity. The shot by Williams, no good. Toronto shooting the ball with incredible accuracy. 68% so far. The kick out to Barnes. Siakam outside. Another shot. Shot clock at 5. And he sinks the layup. 8 points for Siakam.
Wow, you see the mobility for a bigger guy. Siakam just glides around the court. What a drive.
Good work defensively by Horford.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
22. The Raptors, 38. Ready for Milwaukee.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Toronto leading by 16. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the center position. That's the Boston 5. Anunoby finds Van Vliet. Takes it out to Siakam. Anunoby against Smart. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
What you appreciate is OG Anunoby's detailed and patient offensive approach, simply taking what the defense gives him. Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Here's Horford. Oh, good with the triple. Here's Toronto and the Raptors doors with one of the elite front offices recognized in the NBA.
And Kevin, because of that, a highly paid one as well. Remember, a recruitment battle, not just with the NBA, but English soccer to keep their leadership intact. But the track record is there to justify that top billing, no doubt about it.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anunoby.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Tatum kicks to Horford. Back to Tatum. Takes the 3. The shot's good. And the assist by Horford. Tatum's got 9 points.
Well, consistent catch-and-shoot opportunities will be available for Jason Tatum, and he makes good on it. Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
The 3 from Tatum. Here's Horford. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Endorse this Celtics team. Very young. How are they doing it?
In consecutive drafts, they drafted 2 talented and elite two-way players. That's Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. And so, yes, both guys are young, as is the entire core, but the fact is they've matured together, they've had deep playoff runs, and they remain dangerous.
Here's Smart. Tatum kicks to Horford. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And during his rookie year, Jason Tatum faced off with LeBron in the Eastern Conference Finals.
GA, think about what a hard-fought series that was. It went the distance to 7 games for Tatum. An incredible test and growing opportunity. To me, that's part of the preparation this guy has received to becoming that franchise player.
Kicks it out to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
An emphatic finish by Mr. Siakam. Yes, sir.
Oh, the lob is Smart. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, you can see Marcus Smart has great connection with his teammates, right? That's just perfect execution of the alley-oop.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Boy, the athleticism of OG Anunoby can be eye-popping sometimes, guys. And what's happening now is he's developing on the offensive end. This guy's upside is absolutely tremendous. Sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
And the penetrating ability of Anunoby, confident when it comes to attacking the defense.
Here's Brown. Here he goes. Can't answer back with the dunk of his own. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto. They lead by 17. Here's Smart. And Pirtle sends it back.
Active defense from Jakob Pirtle. That's the key. When he stays active and alert, blocks are going to be there for him.
Tatum deciding where to go with it from the wing. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Remains Boston ball.
Here's Horford. And it's off from 3-point range. Raptors leading by 17. Barnes outside for the 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Inside. And the slam by Williams.
So explosive around the basket. Williams, when the pass is on target, expect him to finish with the rim wrap.
Here's Barnes. Anunoby trying to break free. Barnes can't get it to go. For Boston, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Anunoby has the open look. Buries it from 3-point range. Anunoby's got 13 points here in the second half alone. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Smart. Boston getting another chance here. Second chance shot. Williams passes to Horford. The kick out to Tatum. Tries yet again. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Tatum's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, this is an example of the court awareness we talk about with Al Horford. This guy's a very willing passer.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up.
Please give a big round of applause.
And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. He set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 spot.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
Siakam hits them both. And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
And the slam by Williams.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Boy, what else is new? This guy's accuracy this quarter has been phenomenal.
Looking to get back on track.
We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
VanVleet kicks to Siakam. Barnes against Tatum. Back to Siakam. The kick out to Barnes. Rebound by Williams.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And you got to appreciate how much Robert Williams just gets after it on defense.
You really do, because he wants to block every single shot that goes up. He hits the glass now with a level of aggression after being challenged by his coaching staff. And goodness, his teammates love his energy.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
Siakam, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, we're talking about a tough individual competitor in Pascal Siakam. He goes right at the defense.
Celtics trail by 20. Williams looking around. Now the feed to Tatum. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Barnes. There's Brown with the 3. It doesn't go for him. And it's VanVleet with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. They lead by 20. It's the most we've seen.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Horford has a wide open look. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 3rd assist on the night. Toronto leading by 17. Anunoby, no good. Here's Tatum. Hands the shot from the wing.
You know we're talking about a skilled scorer in these open floor situations. Jason Tatum knows where to be.
Pirtle with the ball. Out guarded by Tatum. Pirtle's shot is off. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. The 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Pirtle's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Barnes passes to Anunoby. And again, Toronto no up.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
The line for your Celtics.
And Brown drops them both.
How exciting is Jaylen Brown as a basketball player? This guy is a skilled forward who loves showing off that ability to dunk the basketball.
And you look at Jakob Poeltl, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop.
And Greg Kirtle has so many options to score inside.
And that's why he's such an efficient scorer, Kevin. Very composed at the rim. Doesn't need a lot of time to get his shot off inside.
And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. Just misread that pass completely.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Siakam kicks to Barnes. Here's Van Vliet. Excellent D there from Williams.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
And slam dunk by Smart.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Raptors.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for OG Anunoby.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Tatum drives in. Banked in off the glass.
Boy, once he gets going, all 6'8", 210 pounds, Tatum very hard to stop off the bounce.
Here's Anunoby. And the Raptors miss again.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within single digits.
At the line.
And so, Smart nails both of them. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Van Vliet against Smart. Misses the layup. Tatum wide open. He fires one. It's money from deep.
Man, you can get chills watching Jason Tatum want to deliver in the clutch.
And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
The three from Tatum. And so it's the Raptors winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
I smack clowns with mad style.
Tense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 down low. Now here's VanVleet. 6 on the shot clock, down low. Siakam gets doubled.
And what impresses you about Pascal Siakam is his tremendous length with an intimidating 7'3" wingspan.
And he knocks down the first one.
I think what you love about Pascal Siakam, he never stops working on his game, and he's self-motivated.
Mitchell against Anunoby. And he lobs it up top. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
And here are the Raptors now. VanVleet, the pass to Anunoby. Pass to Pirtle. The kick out to VanVleet from the arc. On target from range. Man, that length of Siakam really comes in handy on both ends, Smitty.
B.A., he's tough to guard because he's able to get his shots up over most guys due to that length. And then on the defensive end, capable of guarding the post and the perimeter.
Barnes passes to VanVleet. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
The revenge triple loves seeing Fred VanVleet come right back at him.
Outside Mitchell. Back to Garland. Outside Mitchell. There's the 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
And that was a little payback for what happened on the other end. Throw it down, young
Clear
fella.
the deck.
Deck cleared.
Light on his feet, quick off the floor, and showing creativity. OG Anunoby. Wow.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Anunoby passes to Barnes. Back to Anunoby. Outside Barnes. 6 to shoot. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
7'2" wingspan. OG Anunoby throwing it down.
Outside Garland. From behind the arc. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. For Toronto, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Barnes passes to Siakam. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. The kick out to VanVleet. Back to Siakam.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
He has good hands and length to convert. Siakam's a great pick-and-roll partner.
And Smitty, the Toronto Raptors, the lone Canadian team in the NBA. They take great pride in that.
Since the Grizzlies relocated to Memphis in 2001, Canada has belonged to the Raptors. BA, you can tell they take pride in this. They don't just represent the city of Toronto, but the entire country.
Now here's Anunoby. Inside, here's Pirtle. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Super focused. Pirtle taking the hit well and cashing in on a quality and one opportunity.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Raptors.
Right now is their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
Now here's Garland. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Anunoby on the take, and down it goes. 2 points.
Much improved footwork, and he's already strong. Anunoby getting it done inside.
Garland for 3. The shot, no good. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Here's Barnes. Mobley with the block. It's stolen by Pirtle. Siakam outside. Pass to Barnes. Anunoby with it. Going inside. Not going to go that time.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Garland for 3. Knocks down the triple. Garland's got 6 points.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Watch your head. Scotty Barnes comes in fast and soars to the rim.
Garland for 3. That shot missing. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Raptors out in front. They lead by 6. And we've...
Your Cavaliers use this team. And now, please welcome...
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the center position.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Something a lot of folks don't know about Donovan Mitchell. He was in the crowd during the famous broadcast of the decision by LeBron James.
It's good on the putback.
You can count on Pirtle to play with energy, and this time it pays off with the second chance points.
And Mitchell puts up a deep 3 from beyond the arc, and then some. He's got 12. That's pretty crazy to think Mitchell was actually in person for LeBron's announcement today.
BA, he was just 13 years of age. It took place at his high school in Connecticut, and he begged his mom to go. He said there were so many Knicks fans there, he was the only one to cheer when LeBron chose Miami.
Anunoby passes to VanVleet. Back to Anunoby. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one's on Darius Garland.
OG's a tricky cover, has strength, has quickness, and just still learning the game.
Good on both. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, BA. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, and obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end, it's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
VanVleet, the pass to Siakam. It's Barnes on the wing. Pass to VanVleet. Anunoby on the wing. Cavaliers with a rebound.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Here's Garland. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. 3-pointer off the mark. The Raptors with a lead. Anunoby finds Barnes. He was all alone on that one. Barnes has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Scotty Barnes drilled that jumper off the catch.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." BA?
All right, thanks, Allie. Mitchell against Anunoby.
A foul can't hold Pascal Siakam's shot back. He commits to the play and gets it in the air.
First one falls for him.
Pascal Siakam taking 2 shots.
Siakam hits them both. Cleveland has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Outside Mitchell. From deep. Takes a three. And the Cavaliers, another three.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
To the wing, right side. Garland for three. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Anunoby. Siakam. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Look at the effort from Pascal Siakam on the offensive glass, keeping that play alive and finishing it.
Mobley, a screen on Van Vliet. Garland for three. They get it again. Allen, the pass to Mobley. Garland for three. He can't hit that time. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Count it. And now it's a 9-point Toronto lead.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Outside Garland. From outside the arc. Hits the trifecta. Garland's got 12 points.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Back to Anunoby. Driving in. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist.
Love seeing this from Anunoby, getting into a rhythm and staying after it.
And Mitchell puts up a deep three. And the Cavaliers, another three. The Raptors have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Outside Anunoby. Down low. And stolen by Mobley. And Mitchell launches it from deep. And the Cavaliers, another three.
We've seen steady improvement in Mitchell's three-point shot. He's a legit threat from deep. Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized 4.
Garland for three. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now. Launches it. Barnes, and that's good. He has 7.
Improving as a passer, Siakam showing a willingness to get it to open teammates.
And we finished off one half.
With the score, your Cavaliers 35, the Raptors 42.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 from Cleveland right now. Allen with it. Siakam covering. From deep, Mitchell. Rebound by the Raptors. Pirtle in the post. Checked by Mitchell. Anunoby can't get it to go.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Garland for 3. Nails it from 3. Garland's got 15.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
And Barnes with a basket. The assist from Van Vliet.
As a distributor, Fred Van Vliet is so effective. He knows when and where to feed his guys.
Garland for 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
This is when they need it the most, so they're so close to evening this game up.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Garland, no good.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
And it's Mitchell, the miss for Toronto. They've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Anunoby with it. He's picked up by Garland. Keeps it alive. Great positioning on the putback. He's got 9.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip-in.
Man, showing some terrific range.
You can tell someone's feeling confident. Mitchell seems to extend his range every year.
Back to Anunoby. Puts up a 3. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. And the Raptors lead by 8.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
And the shot is good by Garland. The Raptors have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Siakam, pass to Van Vliet. Outside Barnes. The kick out to Van Vliet. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Cleveland has gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter. Garland for 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Mobley finds Mitchell from deep three-point range. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. And the three-pointer goes. Anunoby's got 18 points in the game.
This is one of the best aspects of Anunoby's game. Let someone else initiate, you finish the job.
They grab their own miss. The 3 from Mitchell. Knocks down the long J. Mitchell's got 29 points.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please, that's terrible.
Barnes passes to Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
You can't teach court awareness. Barnes understands when his guys are uncovered.
Garland for 3. And Anunoby pulls it down. Toronto's gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Barnes passes to Van Vliet. The three-pointer off the mark. It's stolen by Barnes. Hurdle with the ball. Picked up by Allen. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Buries it from 3. 9 points in the game.
Fred's a bit of a streak shooter from out there, but when he's feeling it, he's deadly.
And he lobs it up to the rim. From deep, Mitchell. Good. Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Anunoby passes to Siakam. Van Vliet against Mitchell. Anunoby for 3. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got 6 assists now in the game. Pass to Okoro. Outside Garland. Outside Mitchell. And again for 3. Woo, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
The BA, he's on fire.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. It's the Raptors. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So for the Raptors right now, the forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Pass to Okoro. Back to Allen. Mitchell with the ball. He's picked up by Barnes. Mitchell misses. The Raptors with a lead. Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the jam.
You know, he's known as a lunch pail guy. Siakam showing the crowd a little extra that time.
Back to Garland. Launches a 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Pirtle's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Barnes. Kicks it out to Anunoby. To the left wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. And now a 9-point Raptor lead.
I don't think the defense had any idea what they were doing there. Clear miscommunication leading to an easy basket for the offense.
And that's a foolish pass. Plain and simple.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Barnes, no good.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
And Mitchell launches it from deep. Connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
And so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
If I was still playing, I would love to play with Fred VanVleet as my point guard. Fred keeps all of his teammates involved.
And again for 3. Woo, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
NBA, he's on fire.
Barnes, no good. The Cavs trailing. Mitchell with the ball. He's picked up by Barnes. From deep. And it's Mitchell. The miss. For Toronto, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. And Barnes with a basket. The assist from Siakam.
Showing the grit, Scotty Barnes holds his own in the paint.
Garland finds Mitchell. From deep three-point range. Siakam pulls down the board. For Toronto, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Three-pointer. Barnes, and that's good. Barnes has got 5 points in the quarter.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. For Toronto, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Mitchell against Anunoby. Barnes, no good. Cleveland now, time running out. Garland for 3. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Garland's got 15 points here in the second half. Anunoby on the take. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
And they get it back. Outside Garland. Connects from downtown. Garland's got 30 points.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Van Vliet misses. Well, the Cavaliers shooting the ball at 48% so far. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Garland for 3. Offensive board. Allen on the wing. Hey, from beyond the arc. He connects. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch. Looking to rack up points in chunks.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well. I like the aggressiveness. What I don't like is the lack of efficiency.
The open shot by Van Vliet. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Terrific at both ends of the floor tonight. Barnes showing why this team is so excited about him.
Garland for 3. It's not going to go for him. Pass to Siakam. So the Raptors winning. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have 2...
smack clowns with mad style.
rivals squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
And the starting group for the Celtics. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the 1. Outside Garland. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
A consistent threat from outside. Garland looks to fire whenever he can get open from there.
Smart passes to Tatum. The shot no good. And it's Cleveland the other way. Garland for 3. Horford pulls it in. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot. And it seems wherever Horford has gone during his career, his teammates really enjoy playing with him. A testament to his leadership.
Now here's Brown. The 3 is up. And again, Boston with the triple.
You know this is coming with Brown. He is a ruthless sniper outside.
And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. You can tell Horford's teammates look up to him. He's an accomplished veteran with a lot of experience and knowledge, Richard.
Yeah, he's just so selfless. The kind of guy who actively tries to make his teammates better. Just a terrific glue guy.
Now here's Mitchell. Shoots over Brown. A nice shot by Mitchell.
The defense has to get up inside and press Mitchell. He's thinking of shooting it whenever he has the ball.
Tatum from long range. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Allen.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Garland against Smart. From deep, Mitchell. Garland, the pass to Mobley. 5 to shoot. From deep, Mitchell. The rebound, Celtics. Horford's got 4 rebounds in the game. There's Tatum with the 3. Nails it from 3. Tatum's got 6.
Look at the big Tatum from the coffin corner.
Garland for 3. From beyond the arc and then some.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Tatum. 6 points for him. Tatum with another miss.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Misses off the right iron.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Here's the 3. Kept alive by Boston. The kick to Tatum. The 3 is up. He drops it from range. He's got 9.
Strong from three-point land. Tatum is about a 40% shooter from deep. That's impressive.
Mitchell misses. Boston on offense. They're on a 15-5 run. Brown can't hit. The Cavs trailing. 4-3. And it's Mitchell, that time on the assist by Okoro.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Outside Tatum from deep. Sinks it from distance.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
From deep, Mitchell. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Oh, a deep 3 from Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple.
See, this is what Tatum is capable of. Look, he is a sensational scorer. Like, we understand that. But when he gets into a rhythm, whew.
Outside Mitchell. Takes the 3. They get the rebound. Out to Garland. Pass to Okoro. On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Okoro. Now here's Garland. Fires for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Garland's got 9.
Quick release jumper from Garland there, showing how fast he can get rid of it.
Here's Smart. Cavaliers with a rebound. Horford passes to Williams. Smart outside. From deep. That shot, no good. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for Boston. Doing some damage from deep. He now has 5 3-pointers in the... If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Celtics. Taking a look at the Celtics. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5. Okoro on the wing. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Proving how coachable he is. Only this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
Tatum from long range. Fires from deep. Gets the 3 to fall. 18 points for him.
No, it's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Garland for 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
Hitting them right back. Garland fires off the 3-point answer.
Smart finds Tatum. Tatum with another miss. Cleveland has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3. The Celtics with the lead. Brown passes to Smart. From deep 3-point range. Horford can't hit. Cleveland has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. Boston has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Brown can't hit. Cleveland has got 7 of their 16 3-point attempts to go in. The drive by Mitchell uses the glass to finish the layup. Mitchell's got 10 points.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
Takes the 3, and it's Tatum with the 3. And the Celtics lead by 2.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
And Mitchell launches it from deep, and they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
You'd love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
Horford for 3. Kick out to Brown. Lets it go from deep. Knocks it down from distance.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
And it's Mitchell, the miss. The Celtics have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Oh, a deep 3 from Tatum. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. From deep. And there's Mitchell on the assist by Okoro. 16 points for him. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or 2 on your team to be successful.
Oh, nice shot by Brown.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Again, the miss by Mitchell.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Pass to Okoro. Garland for 3. Sinks the tray. Garland's got 15.
Such a consistent shooter. Garland has worked so hard on his 3-point shot.
The 3 ball. No good. A bit long that time. The Cavaliers leading. There's 47 seconds left in the first half. On the wing, Mitchell. From the arc. Counted from distance. Mitchell's got 19 points.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Tatum way outside. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. From deep three-point range. Out to Garland. It's stolen by Smart. Horford for three. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got rebound number 8 now. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. The three. Sends it home from three-point land. And it's a 7-point Cleveland lead.
The efficiency of Garland is something. This man believes that he can make every shot.
And so it's Cleveland closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. They've had incredible season.
The Celtics, 53.
We've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the center position. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's running around the perimeter ready to fire.
Pass to Allen, out to the wing. Garland for 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
Shaping up to be a nice night from Garland. And his offensive energy right now, the team should be pretty excited.
Smart for 3. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Smart against Garland. From behind the arc. And the three-pointer goes. Garland's got 27 points.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
From deep. No good there. And it's Boston the other way. Outside Tatum. To halt the run. Offensive rebound, Celtics. For Cleveland, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Garland finds Mitchell. Over to the left wing. From deep three-point range. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, PA. Unbelievable.
The 3 is up. Back to Tatum. Fires the 3. Pure from three-point range.
3 points.
Tatum's got 6 points in the quarter.
What's special about him is he is a natural leader and an active scorer. When Tatum is firing off the catch, you know he's feeling it.
Boston has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Brown can't hit. Cleveland has gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep. 4 of 6. And Mitchell launches it from deep. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 11 rebounds in the game. Tatum way outside. Back to Horford. Pass to Tatum. From deep. Kept alive. Out to Horford. From downtown. Hits the trifecta. Horford's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
You see the great fundamentals. Horford sets up for the quick shot off the feed. No hesitation.
Garland for 3. Williams grabs the board.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And it's Smart missing. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Mitchell with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Garland for 3. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Garland's got 15 points in just the second half. From deep three-point range. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. From deep. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
He's just a crafty ball handler that does a great job of selling his move. Garland, this man will hit the break, stop, and pop.
And it's Tatum missing. And here comes Cleveland. They're on an 18-6 run. Mobley passes to Garland. From deep three-point range. Connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. Tatum, good.
This is what great scorers do. Tatum rises to the three-point challenge.
From deep. Rebound Boston. Williams is... And the Celtics shooting just around 32% from the field. Horford for three. Mobley grabs the board.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
From outside the arc. And Garland with a basket on the assist from Allen. Garland's got 42 in the game.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
For three. And again for three. Woo, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
The BA, he's on fire. And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, and you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
From deep three-point range. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. The Cavaliers on top. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And a look at the five for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the point. Outside Tatum. 4-3. Knocks down the triple. Tatum's got 33 points. RJ, you were in the middle of a few trades in your career, to put it lightly. What's that like as a player to get moved around so much?
Thanks for bringing that up so sweetly, Brian. I appreciate that. Look, there's pros and cons to this. It's nice to know that another organization wants you for whatever reason, but it's also tough to leave an organization that you had a connection to, the fan base. But eventually, you figure it out.
Tatum can't hit. Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Garland draws the double. And we're going to have a jump ball.
It will be a jump ball.
Pass to Okoro to the left side wing. From deep. And the Cavaliers, another three.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Allen with a screen on Tatum. Garland for three. Rebound Boston. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. And Horford gets it to go.
And he can still do so many things for you. Big Al calmly knocking it down from distance.
Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Outside Garland. Fires for three. No good. And Boston going the other way now. Outside Brown. And again, Boston with the triple.
Got to be cognizant of where Brown is at all times because this man will torch you.
And Mitchell puts up a deep three. The long distance three is buried. Mitchell's got 6 points in the quarter. Outside Brown. And there's the drive. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Garland, no good.
Another missed three, and he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
He buries it from three.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
But this is a game again, and the other side has to be feeling a little bit nervous with how quickly that lead vaporized.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Garland against Williams. Launches a three. Hits yet again. Wow! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Boston's gotten 4 of 7 3-pointers to fall in the fourth. Tatum way outside. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. From deep, Mitchell. It's another three for Cleveland.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Cavaliers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Darius Garland.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Yep, that one's good.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Garland with the ball, guarded now by Smart. There's the triple, and Darius Garland, good for three. Garland's got 54 points.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Yep, that one goes.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they shown this kind of fight earlier.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
And here's Brown for three. Yes, great play by Horford to set him up.
Gotta love the confidence. Brown wasting no time firing away.
Here's Garland. Good. He hits again.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. From deep three-point range. Off target with the shot. And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. Showing that they're the...
Smack clowns with mad style.
matchups, and tonight it's all about the front courts and not the back court. But nonetheless, it should be fun.
No doubt, Kevin. These front courts are big. They're dynamic. They're physical. A number of these guys can shoot it from great range. This should be one heck of a show.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the 1. Pass to Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Siakam. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet.
Don't just show off that basketball IQ, Mr. Fred Van Vliet. Pretty pass, sir.
The 3 from Tatum. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Stolen by Smart. Tatum with it. Headed now by Barnes. Brown wide open. He fires. Sinks the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors.
Well, the more opportunity that has been given to OG Anunoby, the more this young man shines. He is a multi-dimensional talent. Gives you great defense nightly and growing on the offensive end.
Both free throws good from Anunoby.
Guys, I've got to say, one of the things I love the most about the Toronto Raptors, how special their fan base is. Really, when you think about it, Canada much more associated with the great sport of hockey, but they love professional basketball.
Now, here's Brown. Here's Williams. Outside, Horford. Brown outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Misses the 3. Oh, you're right. This fan base here in Toronto is terrific and certainly gets excited to cheer on their Raptors. They love them.
They do, and their theme is, quote, "We the North." You can truly tell how much these fans love the Raptors. Remember the scene in Jurassic Park outside the stadium, that special area when the finals were going on in 2019. Well, the athletic ability of Pascal Siakam with a little sauce there.
Smart kicks to Horford. The 3 ball, Tatum with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. That shot wide open.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Pass to Barnes. Here's Anunoby. Offensive rebound. Siakam finds Van Vliet. Bertle sets the pick for Siakam. Over Williams. Siakam misses.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
That puts them in the lead.
There was some question coming out of college. Could Jason Tatum hit the 3 consistently? He has put that to rest.
All the officials are all over that one.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the 3-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
Here's Smart. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Toronto, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Siakam sets a screen for Anunoby. And Siakam gets it to go on the assist by Anunoby. That's 7 points for Siakam. Here's Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
Well, Jason Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
Count it.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well. We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
Oh, Marcus Smart, a tenacious defender, which doesn't always show up, I think, sometimes, Doris, on the statistical sheet after the games.
Well, and in fact, Kevin, different teams have different defensive metrics trying to measure that impact. All you have to do, though, with Marcus Smart is watch the guy work on that end. The way he tracks the play, the way he anticipates, just the energy he brings on the defensive end changes the equation.
Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Anunoby finds Siakam. Rebounded by the Celtics. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Tatum's shot is off.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And stolen by Horford. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Floats it up for Williams. And stolen by Barnes. Siakam with it, working on Horford. Siakam misses.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Brown. That one wide left. It's all tied in Toronto. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Raptors,
and some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Taking a look here at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What have they been doing or not doing, in your opinion?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Smart dishes to Tatum. Passes it to Williams. Horford against Siakam. He can't get it to go. Barnes outside. And he's good on the 3-ball. Barnes has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Here's Anunoby, and he banks in the layup. Anunoby's got 6 points.
Well, OG Anunoby is just continuing to add to his skill set. Nice finish on the interior.
Tatum's shot is off.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
The kick out to Barnes. Here's Pirtle. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Siakam finds Anunoby. Back to Siakam. Pirtle with a screen on Tatum. Siakam passes to Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
You can see how well Scotty Barnes moves on the basketball floor. I mean that north and south, and what hops this young man has.
Siakam with it, and it's Horford picking him up. Kicks it out to Siakam. Well, we know the NBA has worked to get rid of the hard foul doors, and the league has done a great job of doing that. What has contributed, though, to that line of thinking?
Well, I think any play can be reviewed, Kevin, and that's a good thing, because if it's a non-basketball play, then you open yourself up to a flagrant 2. The punishment is significant enough to discourage the action. I love the rule changes as it relates to this particular infraction. You know, 2 things happen. Excellent coverage on the shot, and then finish the possession securing the boards.
Wants to get it to Barnes and does.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
Barnes kicks to Anunoby. From deep. And they recover it.
Raptors foul. OG Anunoby. That's his first personal foul.
1:30 left here in the second. And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Shot is good, and the Toronto lead is cut back down to 4 with the made basket from Tatum.
Now, there's some thought that Jason Tatum has actually added a couple of inches to his height since he entered the league. Given that play, I believe it.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Van Vliet passes to Pirtle. Moves back up, and the layup is up and in. Pirtle's got the lead up to 7 now for the Raptors.
Well, the hard work on the offensive glass pays off for Jakob Pirtle. Like to see that mindset from the big man. Goes back up strong as soon as he gets his hands on the basketball.
The pass to Smart. Going inside, shoots over Van Vliet. Smart misses. Raptors leading by 7. Anunoby passes to Pirtle, and stolen by Williams. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. Might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
And so it's Scotty Barnes making things happen.
The score, your Raptors 33, the Celtics 24.
We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
On the floor for Boston. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at center. Smart misses.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Siakam for 3. Pirtle finds Van Vliet. Back to Pirtle. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Anunoby, good.
The jump shot just keeps improving from OG Anunoby. Amazing. You put in the time, you get into a nice rhythm.
It's Smart with the drive. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Anunoby passes to Siakam. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Horford.
Boy, guys, when you think about the prototypical modern wing, Scotty Barnes, the reigning Rookie of the Year, certainly fits that mold, already proving to be a well-rounded two-way player.
Takes it out to Siakam. Barnes passes to Siakam. Barnes can't get it to go. Celtics trail by 14. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And with Barnes, he's only scratching the surface of how good he can be.
GA, there is no question about that. Barnes is on the fast track to becoming a star. Why? Because he can score, defend, rebound, and even serve as a playmaker if need be. This is about developing those skills continuously and becoming more consistent.
Outside, Smart. Tatum looking around. Over Barnes. 4 on the shot clock. Brown outside. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his 7th assist in the game.
And this is what the team wants JB to do. Punish defenses that don't respect him from the corner.
Nailed from 3-point land.
How about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire, a little bit of pride at stake.
Here's Van Vliet. Great touch on the 16-footer. And the Raptors lead by 13.
Well, when you see somebody making pull-up jump shots like Van Vliet does there, you know that the rhythm is there.
Horford high post. Siakam's there. He was all alone on that one.
Let's remember, this is a staple of Al Horford's game. If you give him room to shoot, he will torch you.
And finished off by Siakam.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. The Celtics shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And the first one drops.
Boy, the evolution and growth of Jason Tatum has been fun to watch. He's committed to improving. He wants nightly responsibility, and he's got such a high ceiling.
Count it, good.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
Oh, the power on that prudence.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Pirtle with the ball, outguarded by Smart. Van Vliet passes to Pirtle. Back to Van Vliet. Down low. And the dunk by Pirtle. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 14 rebounds.
Well, I know he doesn't have to get too high to slam it home, but it doesn't take away from the force and the message sent on the dunk.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And this is his third trip to the line tonight.
Yeah, he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
And the rejection by Tatum.
Probably the most underrated aspect of Jason Tatum's game is his defense. Size, length, strength, you name it, sends that one back.
Brown kicks to Williams. Back to Brown. Fires from the wing. Williams double team. And Barnes sends it back.
Send it back, Scotty Barnes. Show off that defensive acumen.
Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Siakam. Over Williams. Siakam's shot is off. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 13. Siakam against Horford. Pirtle, the pass to Van Vliet. Now Anunoby. And so it's the Toronto Raptors. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've got their field goal.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today. We get going in quarter number 4. And the Celtics with possession here. It's a 13-point game. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Right, Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Van Vliet kicks to Pirtle. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Siakam misses. Celtics trail by 13. Horford finds Williams. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
Al Horford is such a tremendous passer as a big man. Wow, does he get work done offensively. That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
And the shot will not go from Anunoby. The Celtics shooting not great, 40% for the game. There's Brown with the 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Siakam's got his 4th rebound in this one. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Pass to Pirtle. Pirtle sets the pick for Anunoby. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Raptors leading by 9. To the inside. Bertle's shot is off. Celtics have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Williams gets the bucket.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
Here's Barnes, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That is clearly a foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
This guy is such a phenomenal scorer. Scotty Barnes feeling very good right now.
Smart dishes to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And the man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Toronto leading by 10. And Van Vliet, here we go. Hurdle. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. It's not going to go for him. And Toronto will come the other way. Here's Anunoby driving the lane.
Oh, give it to him at the rim, OG Anunoby. That's power, athleticism, beautifully done.
Brown, good.
Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
Siakam kicks to Anunoby. They get the rebound. Van Vliet outside. That 3 off the mark. Celtics trail by 9. Brown with it. Headed now by Barnes. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
That's an important shot right there, guys. I mean, he's produced from deep all game long.
Yeah, he's done more work outside the arc than inside it, and that's not going to change now. They'll ride his long-range game all the way to the end of this one.
And Van Vliet, here we go. Anunoby finds Barnes. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Siakam's shot is off. And so Horford will bring it up for Boston. Here's Smart. The kick out to Tatum. Releases. Smart against Van Vliet. Smart passes to Tatum. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Toronto's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Here's Anunoby. Hurdle trying to get open. That one doesn't drop.
This has reached desperation time now.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
And that one's good, Barnes.
Now, this is the aspect that he's got to continue to work on, but Scotty Barnes will get dangerous from deep. Nice shot there.
And here's Boston. They trail by 9 points. Here's Brown, and Brown throws it down hard.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. Good on the bucket.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
The drive by Siakam. Back to Pirtle for 3. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. That one on Smart.
Good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
And he's good on the second. And he nails the third.
That's what you call slamming the door. This one is over.
And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage.
I smack clowns with mad style.
should be quite a battle here, Smitty.
It should be the big man in the spotlight in this one. Rebounding and everything in the paint. This should be a great showdown. Strength versus strength.
Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the center position, locking down the middle.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
Outside Barnes. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Barnes stopping and popping.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
And the basket by Van Vliet.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Mitchell, plenty of space. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, this offense is there.
Back to Barnes. Siakam outside. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes.
Physicality is no problem for Siakam. He pushes off the contact and gets it to go.
The 3 from Mitchell. Offensive rebound. Garland outside for Mitchell. 3-pointer. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Outside Garland. Lets the 3 fly. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Anunoby passes to Pirtle. Jacks up a 3. And the Raptors get it back. Siakam outside. Pass to Pirtle. The kick out to Van Vliet. Puts up a 3. And Barnes with a basket. The assist from Van Vliet. Barnes has got 6.
Scotty Barnes drilled that jumper off the catch.
Again, the miss by Mitchell. And here are the Raptors now. They're on a 13-5 run. Anunoby can't get it to go. The Cavaliers have gone only 2 of 6 from the field. Garland for 3. Barnes with the rebound. The Raptors with a lead. Pirtle, the pass to Anunoby. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The Cavaliers shooting just 22% in the early stages of this one. Mitchell with the ball. He's picked up by Barnes.
2 minutes left in the first.
Outside Mitchell. Drills it from deep. Mitchell's got his second basket.
At the arc, Donovan Mitchell can be devastating. He's a confident shooter who will take any look he gets.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
And obviously their goal right now is to feed him the ball and get him going.
Because he's someone that you lean on at the offensive end. Establish him early.
For Toronto, they've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. And it's good. 2 points. He's got 5.
You can't teach court awareness. Barnes understands when his guys are uncovered.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Already ahead by double digits, trying to run away and not look back.
That shot wide open.
There was a hole in the defense, and the offense did a brilliant job to get an easy bucket out of it.
Siakam, the pass to Van Vliet. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
He's always pressing the action. Van Vliet just never backs down. Makes him hard to contain.
Both free throws, good from Van Vliet.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Here's Mitchell. There's the drive. And Mitchell with the slam.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Oh, got that one up quick. Barnes has got 9 points.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Mitchell, good.
And that was a little payback for what happened on the other end. Mitchell showing the range.
Van Vliet misses. The Cavs trailing. Now here's Mitchell. 10 points for him. It's another three for Cleveland.
3 points.
15 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Siakam. Mobley grabs the board. And here's Mitchell. The three is up. Whoa! He just got it off in time.
That was close.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Raptors out in front. They're up by 2. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
That's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
On the court right now for Cleveland. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the 3.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Back to Mobley. Shoots from the line. Yes. And a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, he has a really nice feel from that spot, and the size gives him a clear advantage.
And with that height, he can get a clean look on any shot at any time.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Drains the triple. Van Vliet's got 13.
It's great watching Fred catch fire. When this happens, he dominates games with his scoring.
Mitchell misses. Toronto's gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. And an Obi for 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now. The 3 from Okoro. Siakam pulls down the board. Toronto's gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. And an Obi for 3. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. The 3. They get it back. Mobley outside. Back to Garland. Clock at 6. Mobley on a screen. And another miss by Cleveland. The Raptors have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Van Vliet outside. Left side, Anunoby. Hits a 3-pointer. And the Raptors lead by 9. Well, Smitty, great teams have a plan B when the plan A fails.
Well, BA, a part of it is coaching, but it's also about having the talent to win more than one way. Also, it's about ad-libbing and being able to change on the fly.
Drops in the 3.
OG Anunoby matching threes. Just a solid, steady player who continues to improve.
And the shot goes.
Working in that mid-range area. The analytics may not love it, but that's a good look for him.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Outside Garland. From deep. On target from range. He's got 9.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. Beyond the arc. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
This is what you already like about OG Anunoby's game. Has a good feel for where to get his shots along the perimeter.
And that one's good. Mitchell.
Great execution. He got the ball in the right spot, and he delivered with the turnaround.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Outside Anunoby. Siakam outside. Barnes against Mitchell. Here's Anunoby. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Anunoby's got 13 points in this quarter.
OG does a good job of getting ready for catch-and-shoot situations. He knows the value of preparation.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Here comes Toronto on the push. Back to Anunoby. Anunoby on the wing. Pass to Pirtle. Anunoby on the wing. Anunoby on the wing. Pirtle finds Anunoby. Back to Pirtle. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Three-pointer, VanVleet. Donovan Mitchell with a board. The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Now here's Mobley. Here's Mitchell. Launches it. Pascal Siakam with a rebound.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Outside Anunoby. Siakam outside. Back to Anunoby. Pass to Barnes. Now Anunoby. Back to Barnes. And here's Anunoby. Checked by Mitchell. Anunoby can't get it to go. And so it's Toronto with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. Back to the game after this break. You can join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
And we have seen OG become a volume three-point shooter because he has a nice touch from that spot.
And now the Raptors on the break. Kicks it out to Barnes. Outside Anunoby. From deep. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got his 6th rebound on the night. Okoro on the wing. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Garland, no good. Toronto has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Is rebounded by Okoro. Cleveland shooting the ball at 43% from the field. And it's Garland on the drive. Pass to Okoro. Now here's Garland. Here's Okoro. Goes back up. Rebound by VanVleet. VanVleet's got 4 rebounds in the game. Siakam finds Pirtle. Over Mitchell. The kick out to VanVleet. That's tipped. Barnes passes to VanVleet. And the Raptors miss again. For Cleveland, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Garland for 3. The 3 from Okoro. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Barnes has got 4 rebounds in the game. Anunoby can't get it to go. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. From deep, Mitchell. Allen, the pass to Mobley. Outside for Mitchell. There's the 3. And another miss by Cleveland. For Toronto, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Good. And VanVleet gets the assist. VanVleet's got his 5th assist in this one.
I like how Fred VanVleet stays patient. Eyes up, finds the breakdown in the defense.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
LeVert outside. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Siakam finds Van Vliet. And a miss there on the triple. Pass to Wade. Three-pointer. Cleveland the rebound. He shoots a three. They get it back. There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter of the game. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. To the inside. And Siakam with the slam.
That's what you love seeing from your bigs. Siakam leaving no room for error with the jam.
Here's Wade. Dives for it. Off target from outside.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And an emphatic jam on the lob.
We've talked about it. Be ready when your number's called. OG Anunoby's very accountable, and he's been very active on the offensive end.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Fires it. Siakam, no good.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Oh, rejected by Pirtle.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Pirtle. Wonderful timing right there.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
51 seconds left in the third. Here's Osman. It's another three for Cleveland.
Crossing up the defense, and that's what you expect from Rubio. Terrific vision.
Kicks it out to Barnes. Takes a three. Fires it in the triple. Barnes has got 12 points.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Osman, no good. The Raptors have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Van Vliet. Barnes passes to Anunoby. And here's Siakam. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the three. Kicks it out to Barnes. Here's the three. Doesn't go for him. And so it's OG Anunoby making things happen for the Raptors. What a game from deep. Making 5 trays.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court right now for Cleveland. Karis LeVert is out there with Ricky Rubio. Then there's Cedi Osman. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Wade in at the 4. The Raptors shooting at a decent clip. 45% for the game. Siakam, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
LeVert. And he can't bank that one in. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Anunoby. And again, no good by Toronto. The Cavaliers have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Here's LeVert. And another miss by Cleveland. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
Doesn't go that time, and Toronto will go the other way with it. At one point, they led by 16. Pass to Pirtle. Siakam outside. Back to Barnes. Anunoby for 3. Cavaliers with a rebound. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Here's Pirtle. That one no good. Good work defensively by Lopez. And Cleveland shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. And that one's good.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses. Protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. Here's Allen. The drive. And it's Allen who slams it home.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Garland for 3. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Birtle's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. And again, no good by Toronto. On the wing, Mitchell. Anunoby covering.
Always on the attack. Mitchell loves to drive it to the hoop, put the pressure on the D.
Pirtle, the pass to Anunoby. Knocks it down from distance. Anunoby's got 24 points.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Garland for 3. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
The 3 from Barnes. The offensive rebound. And it's Cleveland's ball. They're on a 12-3 run. Mitchell with the ball. He's picked up by Pirtle. The offensive rebound. Mitchell up top. Back to Allen. Stolen by Siakam. Anunoby on the wing. Covered by Mobley. Siakam. Pass to Barnes. Let's go with a 3. Mobley grabs the board.
Trying to shoot himself out of his slump. And it's not going well.
This one for 3. He's off on that one. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Anunoby for 3. The shot off that time.
We all know he's a good shooter. But from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space. But that does make it a tougher shot.
From deep three-point range, the Cavaliers pull it in. Outside Mitchell. From deep, it falls! And that one brings them within 1.
This just goes with the narrative. Mitchell is a baller, wants to be considered among the best in the game.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Van Fleet, pass to Barnes. Outside Anunoby. Back to Barnes. 5 on the clock. Over Okoro. It's wide right, hits off the rim. To take the lead. The 3 won't fall. So a close game sees Toronto taking this one. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous fit.
I smack clowns with mad style.